There's a common debate in the trading industry about the importance of trading psychology. And some heavily promote trading psychology and say it's the most important part of trading. And some minimize trading psychology and say it's not that important. So what I wanted to do is give you an objective perspective on how important trading psychology is in your journey and when you should start focusing on trading psychology. And when you do, what it is you should be putting your attention and energy into. Taking on board and implementing what I'm about to share with you in this masterclass may just save you an enormous amount of money, stress, and years on your trading journey. So let's get into it. Now, the first and most important consideration that I want to bring to surface here is this whole idea of trading mindset versus trading technicals. Now, the truth is that you can have a very, very good mindset, and your mindset could be on point. You may, be very resilient. You may have a great belief system that's abundant and you feel worthy of making money and scaling it and being a successful trader. Deep down, you may have that social or that programming already. But if you don't have a profitable edge, or you don't have a profitable strategy that you come into the market with and executing on, it doesn't matter how good your mindset is, you're not going to be able to have consistent profitability because you're not consistently executing on your trading plan. So the most important thing to understand is that your trading edge and your trading strategy comes first. And if you are a completely new trader coming into the market, my suggestion is that you put 90% of your time, energy, and focus onto developing your trading edge and your trading style. And you also just put a little bit of focus, 10% on your mindset. Start to whet your appetite for the mindset, and you start to understand some of the key foundational principles that go into having a successful trader's mindset, because those are still important when you're developing your edge, and you want to have that perspective. But initially in the journey, your focus has to be towards developing a profitable trading strategy and a profitable edge. And you want to learn far and wide. You want to study YouTube videos or some sort of community or mentorship where you can learn from someone else and stand on their shoulders. Don't get too attached to the educator, but understand how they view the market and then backtest that particular style to find the way you love to execute on it based on your risk management protocol and based on your personality. And then put your 90% of your time, energy, and focus into developing that edge, testing that edge, proving and disproving that edge to ensure that you truly have something that stands the test of time there, and then put that edge into a mechanical trading plan. And that's really the focus. If you can get that done in the first 3 to 6 months of your trading journey, you put yourself in the best possible position to succeed. Now that trading edge or that trading style or that mechanical trading plan that you've developed in the first 3 to 6 months of your journey may not be the trading style that you trade exactly for the rest of your trading career, but it's a good foundation that over time you can then refine and improve and incrementally add components to ensure your edge continues to adjust when the market adjusts also. But the first point here of understanding is that you need to have a profitable edge. Do not expect to have consistent profitability by just focusing on your mindset if you don't have a profitable edge in the first place. That's number one. Then, let's say you do have that profitable edge now. You've got a system that you know is proven based on back-tested data, and you can see that particular system, that particular edge has profitability. If you execute this way over a large sample space, you will be profitable. And you've also gone through your back-tested data and you've run a double blind test by going in there and trying to find every reason why your strategy doesn't work, and you've been stress testing and red teaming your specific strategy to find everything that's wrong with your strategy, every hole in your strategy, everything that could be a vulnerability for your strategy, and you've planned contingencies for those components, and you've gotten yourself to a position in your trading journey where you are certain you have a trading edge. Then Remember, the only thing that will stop you from executing consistently on that edge is now your mindset. And in particular, it's fear and greed. Because if you are now fearful in the market, you are literally going to put yourself in your mind below the market. And you're going to be feeling like you've minimized yourself to the market. You're intimidated by the market. You're fearful of the consequences of participating in the market. And when you put yourself below the market presents an opportunity that does align with your trading plan, but the fear takes you over and you don't execute. So it's your mindset in this situation that will stop you from consistently executing on your trading plan and having consistent profitability. Or if you're greedy and you're projecting all these unrealistic expectations onto the market and you puff yourself up above the market in your mind and you're exaggerating yourself relative to the market and you're minimizing the risks in the market and you think that, you know what, I'm invincible in the market, then what you start to do is you start to force low quality setups onto the market. You project them onto the market, minimizing the risks. And in those situations, you're not sticking to your trading plan. You're going from this self-exaggerated state, thinking you can predict what's going to happen next. So once you have your trading plan, the two things that are going to stop you from executing consistently on your trading plan are fear and greed. It's your mindset. So once you have that profitable strategy and you're certain in it, then the focus needs to shift from 90% on your technicals to now 90% on your mindset. And in particular, 90% in terms of managing your fear and greed. That's a big component of your trading mindset. Now, 90% because you still want to put a 10% focus on your edge, because as the market evolves, so should you, but recognize that you don't want to change things too soon with your edge. You want to give your edge time to play out over a larger sample space. So the focus is 90% now on your mindset, 10% on your edge. And there are many different things that you can address with your trading mindset. One of the main components, like we've just mentioned, is fear and greed. So learning to manage and quiet down your amygdala's survival response that promotes fear and greed. And two ways you can do that. The first way is managing your expectations before trades. And number two, addressing or neutralizing pride and shame after trades. So I have that free Bulletproof Your Mindset tool, which is dedicated to helping you manage your expectations before your trades. Why? Because if in your mind you've created this idea of what you think the market's going to give you, this positive expectation, then the moment you create that in your mind, you simultaneously create the fear of missing out on that, or the fear of losing that, or the fear of its opposite. So you create a positive fantasy about Eurodollar getting to this certain price, you winning on that price, then you fear it going to your stop loss. You fantasize about Eurodollar going to your take profit, you fear of it going to your stop loss. You create fear and greed in your mind. They're both simultaneously. And now your trading isn't according to your trading plan, the one you've created over here, but now your trading is based on emotions. So once you have a trading plan, you now have to learn to manage your psychology. Otherwise, you won't stick to that. You're going to be run by your amygdala's survival response. You're going to be run by your biases, which will be confirmation and disconfirmation bias. And you won't even know that you're making irrational emotional decisions in the moment. You'll look back on it and you'll realize so. But mindset becomes such an important part of the game. Not before you have an edge, but after you have an edge. There are so many psychological challenges that traders aren't even aware of that they go through that I'm going to try and bring to surface, many of them here in this video, so people are just aware of it. Now, the other component here is neutralizing pride and shame after you trade, because if you're puffed up after you win, you're going to now start to go away from your trading plan. You're going to minimize risks in the market, and you're going to feel self-exaggerated. You're going to start forcing ideas onto the market. So you have to learn how to neutralize that pride and get yourself back to a state of equilibrium. And so too, if you have a few bad losses and you beat yourself up and you feel worthless or you feel shit and you've minimized yourself relative to the market, then you can't trade in that state. You're not going to stick to your trading plan. So you have to learn how to bring yourself back up. You have to learn how to neutralize pride and shame after you trade so that you can come back to the market the next day unaffected by the previous day's trading results, and you can get back to trading successfully. Number 3, many traders are riddled by shame and guilt throughout their life. And they have this accumulation of shame and guilt in their subconscious mind. And because of that, they don't actually feel worthy of holding on to money or scaling with funding or achieving their trading goals subconsciously. So what happens is money comes in, they may get funded or they may make a payout, and then they don't feel worthy of holding on to that on a subconscious level, and as a result they squander it, or they blow the funded account, or they spend the money, or they do something to take it out and get rid of it very quickly, whether they're aware of it or not. So as a trader, you have to learn to go in there and address the shame and guilt after you have a trading plan. And many traders, now that they have a trading plan, may become complacent to sticking with that, or they may have procrastination, or they may lose interest, or they may lose focus, or they have all these psychological issues that kick in. So too, there may be certain beliefs around money, or how you make your money, or how quickly you make your money, or you may have some parents or some authority figures in your life talking through you, dictating on how you should make money, or how quickly you should make it, or how much you should be making. And you're putting ceilings on yourself. And you're buying into what society says and what your parents say and what religion says or what your university says. And those ideologies or those belief systems that you've been programmed with throughout your life are actually stopping you from having the trading success that you think you want to have. So if you don't go in there and address those beliefs, or you don't address those super ego injected beliefs into your life, then, or these ceilings that you're putting on yourself, then you're not going to be able to go off and accomplish the goals you have. So there are a host of trading mindset problems that will pop up, that after you have a trading plan and after you have a profitable edge and you want to take your trading seriously now, you want to scale up and you want to do amazing things with it, there are so many different things that need to be addressed and can be addressed, that mindset is such an important component of the game. And I have many clients who have a lot of subconscious childhood or early adulthood traumas that need to be addressed, and things that are logged in their mind, or engrams that are logged in their mind that they can't seem to let go of, or can't seem to scratch, that are running their decision making. Or they have been through, terrible breakups and divorces and bankruptcies that are just logged in their mind, and there's this mental block that's stopping them from going off and achieving their trading success. Or they've been depressed through their life, or they've had suicidal thoughts, and they've had specific challenges that are in their mind, obstacles that they can't seem to break through, and they just don't feel worthy of achieving any type of success, trading or outside of trading, in their life, in their careers, in their relationships, in their health and fitness. There's a mental block there that's stopping them. So there are mindset things that need to be addressed. And if you're in a situation where you have a profitable edge, a profitable trading plan, but you can't seem to break through to consistent profitability because of those mental blocks, then it's important to put a focus on your trading psychology. Watch my YouTube channel. I've got like 200 videos where I share insights on trading psychology. Use my free tools, the Bulletproof Your Mindset tool and my templates. Those will help. And then when you're ready and you're serious about taking your trading mindset to the next level, check out the 12-week program. If you have some more significant charges that are logged and you know that those things are stopping you from your life, like a bankruptcy or a bad divorce or whatever it may be, message me. I'll better offer you some additional guidance on that. Okay? So yes, I agree with what a lot of people are saying, that your edge does come first. You're not going to be able to trade successfully and make money if you don't have an edge. It's as simple as that. But once you have that edge, mindset becomes one of the most important factors. And this is especially true for your trading, but any endeavor in your life. And don't shy away from the importance of focusing on developing yourself, developing your psychology, your belief system, the way you see yourself, the way you see the world, your emotional management. These are all incredibly key characteristics of successful traders. They do that, and you need to too if you want to have successful results. Okay, so if you found this useful, please like, comment, and subscribe. And thank you for watching to the end. I look forward to seeing you in the next video.